Hey guys, excuse this, it is extremely hot today, very hot. We're having hot spells here in England. It's a couple of weeks before the school holidays and I thought I'd vlog a little bit about like what I'm doing. For some of you, the school holidays looming might be filling you with dread or excitement. I'm somewhere in between, because I love spending time with my daughter. I really do love spending time with her. But actually, I've worked out that she has 7, nearly 8 weeks off. And like, that can be quite daunting because you kind of like, that's a lot of time to fill. You know, if they're normally used to like socialising with friends, and there's like things you can do like play dates and park trips and baking days and stuff like that. But for me, I'm an arty crafty person, and luckily my daughter also likes arts and crafts, so yay yay for me. So I thought I'd vlog a bit today about kind of what I'm doing prep wise for the school holidays. So as I said, it's hot, so I am glowing because I have been having a real good kind of sort out. The hair is scragged back. I've got paint on my arm because little one was painting while I was doing some sorting, you know, and it kind of ends up on me. So yeah, I just thought I'd vlog a bit about like my prep for the school holidays and what kind of, you know, we're going to be doing and stuff. So this, if you guys don't know, this is our dining room, but it kind of acts as like a family room because we've got like little sofa bed in here, and there's our dining table, which actually does pull out to become like a really big seater. Like it's got 2 flaps either side and all that, but it's only the 3 of us, so yeah, it's kind of, I've just been having like a good sort and a rearrange. Like there's our like art wall, which I changed quite seasonally, and we have some like toys here. We have like educational things here like flashcards and alpha blocks and stuff like that, and some books and some puzzles and Play-Doh and blocks. But anyway, I was just showing you like, and then we have like Tiddler has like a little table and chairs here as well for like doing her drawing and painting and things on. But this is our like, I don't know, is it a bookcase? Would you call it a bookcase? I don't know what you call it. But there's this bottom section she has toys in, but all of this is art and crafts. And I today have taken everything off because I should have taken a before picture really, but I didn't actually think of doing this video until after I'd finished, and I was thinking about like what next, and I was like, do you know what, actually this might be interesting for people who've got kiddos, so I decided to pick up the camera and vlog it. But I thought I would show you that I've basically been organising all of our art and craft supplies so I can work out what we've got and make it more accessible now. She's a bit older, make it more accessible for her as well. And yeah, so we know what we've got, and so I can start to formulate some project ideas for the holidays. Like, I'm not going to be set in stone or anything, but I want to have some ideas. I really want her to have some like freedom to create. Like this is her canvas. It's been going on for a little while. Like every time we've got some leftover paint, we've been like, or stamps or something, we've been putting it on. And then recently she's just gone to town with that. That apparently, that's what she's into at the moment, is kind of, there's another one, different colours and using her hands and really like developing, you know, like smooshing stuff with her hands. That's where she's into at the moment, probably because she's seen me do it quite a lot. I use my hands to paint quite a lot. So yes, so yeah, I've organised all of this. Down here, this basket's kind of got a few pens in, which I found, so I've tested them to make sure they still work. So like this little officey thing in here has got some paper, some card, and a load of stickers in it. These are all her like sticker books and colouring books and more paper. This is her journal. Yes, she has her own journal. And some 12 by 12 paper. I like having 12 by 12 paper because every now and then I get her to do something, or drawing on it or painting, and then I slip it into my Project Life album. And then she's got her crayons and pens and stuff in there. So I've made this shelf like totally accessible for her, so that, you know, because she used to have like soft toys on there. But she's, to be honest, like, she's never really been into soft toys, so we've now moved them into her bedroom. And she's like me, she's so like me, she just loves to, like, I think it's because, you know, she's seen me do it so much, and it's, you know, it's really interesting because it's obviously in her makeup, but not biology, if you see what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, so she can access like any of that at any time that she wants to now, so that, you know, she can just take something off there and go and sit at her table and do some drawing and stuff. And then here I've had a real good like micro organisation, because everything was just like shoved in here. So these little pots I think are invaluable from IKEA, from the children's section. I love them. I always like pick up a set. They come in sets of 3, and I seem to always pick up another set of 3 whenever we go, which, to be fair, is not very often, just because you always seem to need them. But now I absolutely desperately want a label maker, so bad. So in here we've got like, this kind of ended up a jumbled mess, and it didn't want it to be, but it's got sequins in there and eyes. We've got a box of washi tape. She has her own washi tape. She likes washi tape, but I'm like, these are yours and these are Mama's upstairs. There's some like foam shapes, some star foam shapes. Got a thing of pegs. This is like ribbons, a little tiny ball of wool and some pipe cleaners, some buttons. Got lollipop sticks. This one at the bottom here has just got like tissue paper shapes, and that's just got like random things in there that you can like glue down. And we've got jars of beads and more beads and pom-poms. And like these things, they're flat backed. I love Planner Meets, guys, because a lot of like Miss B's craft supplies I've picked up at Planner Meets on the swaps table, which has just been absolutely amazing, because we've done so much with these things, and she loves it. So yeah, to anyone who puts like craft stuff on a Planner Meets swaps table, just awesome. This is like a wooden tray, and it's just housing some random bits. Got a couple of Christmas decorations, which I might actually let her do over the summer holidays. A couple of stamps in there. She's got her feelings stick that we started. Got some paper plates. Now I use paper plates for like putting her glue and paint on, but I recycle them and reuse them. The reason I use paper plates over an actual plate is because there are some times when I actually do forget to clean the plate. So at least if I've used a paper plate, it's like I haven't lost one of my plates. But I buy the ones that have got like a semi kind of gloss sheen on them. Well, I didn't necessarily buy them on purpose, but that's how they came. And so you can wash these, and I've washed these over and over and over and over. Yeah, they work fine, absolutely fine. You can see I've like got a few of them. Yeah, they wash absolutely fine, so we just keep on reusing them. Not so good though if you want to do like paper plate crafts with them, because they've got that sheen on, but I don't know, the paint sticks them okay. And some felt sheets there. So this is like our kind of like, I don't know, our gluing and sticking thing, but I wanted to kind of make it like a little bit tidier, so that she can see, like, she can't actually reach any of these unless she stands on her chair, but I wanted to kind of make it so that she could see them, so she can be like, I want to use buttons today, or, I mean, I do kind of like put like a random selection of boxes on her table when she comes to gluing, so she can choose her own. So I wanted her to be able to like see them, but I don't necessarily want like a million buttons or these teeny tiny beads all over the floor, you know. Yes. So the next shelf up, I've got some foam clay. She's had this for a couple of years now. We've just got a little bit left. And up here's like kind of the messy stuff. So got paints in there, paints at the back. I've got PVA glue, shaving foam. That's her pot of brushes and glue sticks. Sand. We've a tragedy with the sand today, because like I was tidying and she saw it and she was like, I want to play with the sand. She's got a sand pit outside, but like this is kind of like indoor play. Got a load of glitters here. I bought this from B&M, and then we've got a load of glitters in here as well. Yeah, I don't necessarily want glitter all over the place. So yeah, and then just at the very top there, that's a game, but it's missing some of the bits, so I need to find them, so I'll put it up there. That's empty, that basket. That's a paper mache castle that she made that we need to finish off. And then in this Clark's shoebox here, we've got sticks, we've got pine cones, we've got fleece, we've got moss and toilet roll. So anything that's like more kind of natural. And the only reason it's up there is because that's a big box that I couldn't really fit anywhere on there. So yeah, so I've had a good sort out, so I know exactly what we've got. And so, you know, if we're anywhere near a shop or anything and we see something, I can be like, oh yeah, we could get that. Or I can be like, no, we've already got that in house. What else have we got? Oh, I've got some rice. We dyed some rice, so we've got that we could do gluing with, some chalks, and yeah. So that's what I've been doing this morning, just kind of tidying up, organising everything, and getting everything like, I don't expect it to stay this tidy, but at least if we could start the school holidays tidy and know what we've got, then that's a big plus in my book, you know. So I already have a few kind of ideas bubbling around in my head about different like crafts and things that we could try, but like a lot of people, I head to Pinterest for ideas. They're a really good source of inspiration of some different things that perhaps you you know, hadn't thought about. So I literally just typed in preschool crafts into Pinterest, and it came up with loads of different options. So what I did is I screenshot some of the images and I opened up Word and pasted them into a Word document, so that I could print them out and have them for reference. There was loads of different things, and I could have just gone on for ever and ever, like finding all these you know, different crafts. There's some really talented people out there, and some really you know, exciting inspiration. So I've printed off my slime recipe there. I just thought it's so much easier to have stuff printed out and ready to go, so that I don't have to kind of like go onto my computer and find it and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I know you could look on your phone, but just sometimes it is easier just to have it printed out. So I'm going to put that in the craft shell. So I've got a printed out slime recipe. So I thought we could make some slime, and I printed out an air drying clay recipe. Now I found two. One was a cook method and one was a no cook method. So I printed out air drying clay. I thought we could kind of have lots of different craft things going on with that. So I've done that. And you saw me. I did away with writing a list of the things that we needed, because I thought, you know what, it's pretty self-explanatory from the photos. So I've found just some photos, you know, just some things that I think that she might like and that are fairly, you know, quick and easy. You know, preschoolers don't always have that big a attention span, and more importantly, mainly stuff that like we've got in stock, you know, in the house, you know, that kind of thing. So I've made those pictures, and I thought she could just like, I could say like, what do you want to do today? And I thought she could just sort of like look at the pictures and be like, I want to do that, or I want to do that. I thought, like, you know, kids like a good visual representation, don't they? So yeah, these, we do painted rocks already, and we do enjoy doing our painted rocks, but I thought this might be like a really cute, fun alternative to painting them. Stringing them up with beads and buttons and things. So that was really cute. And I love green men, but we don't have one on at all. So I thought for the air drying clay, it might be really fun. We've got a few trees in the garden. I thought it might be really fun to do for the garden. So yeah, that's kind of my prep. Now what I'm going to do is, I know we've pretty much got like, we've got beads, we've got buttons, stones are in the garden, you know, we've got paper plates, we've got paper cups, we've got paper, we've got card, we've got glue, that kind of thing. But things to make like the air drying clay and the slime we don't have. So I'm actually going food shopping today as my, that's my food shopping list. So I'm actually going to go through and be like, right, okay, I know we have got some PVA glue, but you know what? I'm going to buy another big one because I know that we're going to get through quite a lot of PVA glue. So I'm going to get another one, and I don't have any like baby oil in and that kind of thing. And I'm also going to get some stuff for potion making. I don't know if you saw my video on my channel before about potion making. If not, check that out, because that's like a really quick, cheap, easy little thing that you guys can, you know, little people, big people can do together. So I'm going to get some more potion ingredients, and I'm also going to get some washing up liquid so that we can make some bubble mix as well. So that should be us all kind of like prepped and, you know, kind of ready to go now for the school holidays and our craft projects. If we do any, I will try and see if I can film some, but you know, it might not be possible. Sometimes it's, we do a lot of craft projects, but it's not always possible to film them for YouTube because sometimes they don't all go in one sitting, and you know, it all depends on how little one is feeling and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and a look at how I'm prepping art and crafts wise for the school holidays. If you've got anything that you think, you know, we might like or anything, then please, you know, hit me up with links, either here on the video or in the Mrs. Brimble's Happy Place on Facebook. That would be great, because I'm always looking for different like ideas and suggestions and things. So thanks for watching, guys. Happy summer. Bye. I thought I'd share a bit of a vlog with you today. Hello, Trouble. What are you doing in here? I shut the door so that a little Trouble wouldn't come in. Hi. You gonna say hello? Is that it? What you can't see, she's like just grinning at me. What's going on? What's new?
What is this about?
Because I had some rubbish that I put in it. Every time I try to like vlog. Every time.